Hi, Michelle Berger here from buffmother.com. I'm here to talk to you about our 12-week transformation contest that is underway. We're in our third week. We had weigh-ins last Tuesday and every Tuesday from here on out. So they weighed in for week 2, and we've had some really good results. Everybody's down several pounds, well over, most of them at least 10 pounds, if not more. So it's really exciting to see those results, and also we're hoping for continued success. So the first couple of weeks, of course, everybody's so excited and so focused. So our key elements that we're focusing on right now is to keep everyone engaged, make sure everybody stays accountable, make sure they stay excited, make sure they keep the $10,000 prize at the forefront of their mind. So anyway, let me just run down each contestant for you really quickly. I am the head trainer over all of the contestants. Each contestant also has a designated trainer that they're meeting with in person 2 or 3 times a week to do a training session. Plus, they're supposed to be doing workouts on their own, and we've provided them with my DVD system, my books. We're also, emailing and texting them ideas. I've also printed off workouts for them. It's just, information, and we're trying to get them to utilize that information. So it's a big learning process because a lot of these contestants have never really worked out before. I'd say about half and half. So there's 6 people all together. Half of them have some experience working out, and then the other half really not. And so you're just teaching, at different levels. And so first off, let me talk about Patrice. Patrice is training with Tyser Taylor, and he is the owner of Go Performance in Bentonville, which is formerly Powerhouse. It's actually still got the big Powerhouse sign. It's right behind Krispy Kreme in Bentonville off of Walton Boulevard. And she has been meeting with him, and she just texted me right now that her workout today was a killer. She had a workout at noon with him. Anyway, he is very buff himself, so I'm sure that's very inspirational to her, and I'm sure he's pushing her hard. Now, she seems to have a little more exercise experience than a lot of the other contestants, so that's good. She, definitely has a really good support system at home. Her husband is fit and works out, and she has several places that she can work out. She has a gym right across the hall from her at work, and I actually trained her there and during the second week of our contest. So she's doing really well. Key things with her is that I think that we need to just continue on pushing the lifestyle factor and making sure that she just keeps on getting in her workouts and stays positive. She didn't start off quite as heavy as some of the other ladies in the contest, so for her, weight loss is going to be just a little slower, but I think in the long run she's going to do really well. She started off at the interview at 220 pounds, and now she's 205. So really good progress, and we're going to see even more. Another lady in our contest is named Kate, and she is training with a really good friend of mine, Lena Tao, and she actually is a little boxing trainer, and she also fights amateurly in MMA. So she's doing a lot of fun things with Kate, and Kate absolutely loves it. She loves the boxing part of the workout. She doesn't like so much the weight training, but I have a guess that eventually, as she learns the moves, as she gets a little stronger, she's going to fall in love with both arenas that she's working on. So we're really making sure we do the weight training first, and then she gets to celebrate and have fun with the boxing training with Lena afterwards. So Lena's been great. She's been meeting with her a couple times a week. She also has women's only classes on Thursday nights and Tuesday nights. So Kate's booked up Tuesday night with our Project Fabulous class, but on Thursdays I'm really encouraging her to go, because then she can integrate with some other women that are doing the class too, and see that she's not the only woman in the world that likes boxing. Not that that bothers her at all. She is very outgoing in regards to sports, and very confident in the fact that she can keep up with the boys. She has lots of boy relatives, men that are relatives, so she's kept up her whole life with that. So, and plus she has a little boy, so she really wants to, do some little tomboy type activities with him. The next person we have is Sarah. I met with Sarah just yesterday. Her and her boyfriend, Jason, we're going to both be in that contest together. But it just so happened a few little things came together differently than we had hoped. And Jason is actually an alternate. But so he's just an alternate in the contest in case somebody else has to pull out. But so they're really working together. He was actually there at the training session that I had with her yesterday. And so I think it's going to be great for them to work out as a couple. And Sarah is, one of our youngest in the contest. She's actually the youngest female in the contest, and she hasn't had any children yet, and she just really wants to get in shape so that she can have healthy pregnancies, and that she can be a good role model for the children she's hoping to have. So Sarah is just doing really well. She's really fun, always positive and always willing to learn, and she's been doing great on her food, and honestly, she's like a magician cook. I mean, she's sending me pictures of like some of the yummiest things I've ever seen, and I'm like, okay, I need to like maybe learn some of these gourmet cooking tips from these contestants, because they're doing great and making really wise choices. And as long as they're being honest with me as far as sending their pictures to me, I think that their food intake is amazing. I mean, I haven't had a group of clients that have been this focused ever in my life. So it's very nice to see. And the next contestant that I want to talk about is Deke. Poor Deke, he's gotten sick a little bit this week. I had a little cold, so that's kind of hampered him a little bit. But overall, he's just a trooper. He's been even going to some of his workouts when he probably maybe shouldn't. But, I mean, we've had to lay off just a little bit this week, and he's feeling better. So I'm looking forward to next week being a better week for him. He also didn't really change in weight much this from week 1 to week 2. But some of that is some of the new therapies that he's on. He's integrated some hormone balancing items and some other medications. So he's hoping to see more weight loss this next week. The next person is Vera. Vera is, she's doing so good. She's just like continually losing more and more weight. She's working really hard, and it's so funny this week. She was like MIA for like 3 days, and she goes, I just went off the grid for a few days. I do that every once in a while. So it's kind of funny how to get to know these people and how they deal with stress, and sometimes they just shut down. And that's a healthy attitude to have, because we can't always be on 100% all the time. I'm just hoping that those 3 days, she was on, still doing workouts and still keeping track of her eating and all that. But and which I think she has, because her weight has been down, and she's been in contact with her trainer, and who is Mark Connor, and I'm actually going to go meet with them this afternoon. I'm getting ready. That's why I'm dressed in workout attire. I'm going to go meet with them and work out with them. And then the last person is Tyler, and his trainer is Wes Sharp at the UFC gym. And I just talked to him yesterday regarding Tyler, and Wes is impressed. And so is one of his coworkers, Abel Perry, who is actually the manager of that gym, whereas Wes is a part owner of the gym. They were like, man, this guy is a good boxer. He can, really lay it down, and he is going to run away with this contest. And so they're very confident that their client is going to win, and we'll just have to see. But he is working really hard. He also had the same situation as Deke. Some of the medical therapies that we're putting him on, or that Dr. Tammy is putting him on, are, kind of making a little bit of water retention, and so his weight was the same at week 2. But his body will adjust, and I think at the next weigh-in, we're going to see a big drop for him. So anyway, I just am so excited to be working on this project. I'm so excited to be helping these 6 individuals. If you want to get involved, a lot of the same tools and tips and the program are available on my website, buffmother.com. If you'd like the full program, that's at projectfabulous.com, is Dr. Tammy's site. And the basic program is $149, and you get all the support information from me, along with a lot of the doctor support items and the classes and the coaching classes and things. But the only problem with that is you have to be local. Whereas if you go ahead and just go to my site, buffmother.com, you can be all over the world and integrate some of the training methods that I teach that I'm using with these clients. So anyway, I'll check in later. Take